I will never forget the evening old Babu made his confession. It was the kind of night where the wind whispered through the mango trees, and the crickets sang their endless song. We were sitting on his wooden sofa, which creaked with every movement, its cushions long flattened by years of use. A small kerosene lamp flickered on the table, casting strange shadows on the mud walls of his hut. The scent of roasted groundnuts and palm wine lingered in the air. Babu was the oldest man in our village, Ndemu. He had seen more seasons than any of us could count, and with his frail frame wrapped in a faded kitenge cloth, he looked like a relic from another time. Yet, his eyes held a sharpness that defied his years. That night, he had called me to his home with a simple message: "Come, there is something you must hear." I thought it would be one of his usual tales, stories of our ancestors, of spirits that roamed the forest, of the great warriors who had once protected our land. But as I leaned back against the cracked wooden frame of his sofa, he began speaking in a tone that sent shivers down my spine. "I have lived with a secret for 60 years, he said, his voice barely above a whisper. "It is time someone else carries the truth." I shifted uncomfortably. The night suddenly felt colder, the air heavy with something unseen. "You know of the disappearance of my brother, Nai, don't you?" he asked. I nodded. Everyone in Ndemu had heard the tale. It was a story passed down like folklore. Nai had vanished one night when he was barely 20, leaving behind only his spear and a half-eaten plate of ugali by the fire. Some said he had been taken by spirits, others whispered of a jealous lover's curse. Babu sighed, his shoulders sagging. "Nai did not vanish. I killed him." The words hung in the air like the thick smoke of a cooking fire. I felt my breath hitch in my throat. "Why?" The question escaped my lips before I could think. Babu closed his eyes, as if summoning the past from the depths of his soul. It was a moment of rage, a moment I have never been able to take back. He leaned forward, his hands trembling. "We were both in love with the same woman, Eki. She was the daughter of the chief, a beauty whose laughter could silence a crying child. But she had chosen me, and I, he could not accept it." Babu swallowed hard. "One night, he came to my hut. He was drunk on palm wine, his words slurred with jealousy. He accused me of stealing his future. We argued, then we fought. In the darkness, my hands found a rock. Before I knew it, Nai lay still at my feet." The old man's voice cracked. "I buried him beneath the mango tree by the river, the very tree where children now climb and play. No one ever knew. I let the spirits take the blame." I sat frozen, my body stiff as wood. The mango tree, it was the very tree where we held village meetings, where lovers met in secret, where elders told their stories. Beneath it lay a secret older than anyone had imagined. "I am tired of carrying this weight alone," Babu whispered. "Perhaps telling it now will let my spirit rest when the time comes." The lamp flickered, the shadows seeming to move. A strange sound filled the room, wind. A distant voice. My heart pounded as I realized the truth: the past never stays buried. I left Babu's hut that night with the secret burning inside me. The next morning, the village woke to find that the old man had passed away in his sleep. Some said his spirit had been waiting to be free. Others believed Nai had finally come to take his brother. To this day, I cannot look at the mango tree without hearing the echoes of Babu's confession. The truth had been spoken, but the ghost of the past still lingered, waiting to be acknowledged, waiting to be free.